everyone, and welcome to Coffee Talk with your host, Samantha B. We are here at Modern Rose Cafe in Deerfield Beach, about to interview Maria Loricco, who's running for Deerfield Beach Commissioner. If elected, she will be one of the only women on the council, and that's a huge deal for us ladies. Let's go inside and meet Maria. Hi Maria, it's so good to see you. So we are here for Coffee Talk at the Modern Rose in Deerfield Beach, interviewing Maria Loricco, who's running for Deerfield Beach Commission. Hi Maria, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Samantha, for interviewing me. I love seeing when our younger generation gets involved.
Well, honestly, it's a pleasure to have you. Fun fact about myself, I actually grew up in Deerfield, so it's actually really nice to interview someone who's going to be involved in our local government and see what changes that they have in store for us.
You never know if I have to pass the baton.
Well, I don't know about myself, but it's great to see that we have someone local involved.
Thank you.
Just in time, our coffee's here. Thank you. Well, now we can officially start our coffee talk. So now that we have our coffees, one thing that we like to do here at Coffee Talk is get to know who we're interviewing a little bit more, get that one-on-one conversation going. So our first question is, who is Maria Loricco?
Sam, I'm a mom. I'm a businesswoman. I probably wear many hats. I went from social work to realtor. I wrote a book called Labels Belong on Jars. I'm a food manufacturer of a company called Got Meals, which is healthy, plant-based food. That's who Maria is.
Woman of many talents. How long have you lived in Deerfield Beach?
I went to Lynn University, and in the early 90s, I moved to Deerfield Beach to raise my son in a wonderful neighborhood. I've been here ever since.
Well, I've been in Deerfield since the late 90s.
Go ahead and make me feel old.
Well, no, what it means is we've both seen the city grow and develop over the years. And honestly, if you've been here longer than I've been alive, you have an even better say than I do. But the real question is, why now? Why did you choose to go into politics after all these years?
I think it's a very simple answer. Most of the neighbors that I continually speak with and people that I do yoga classes with, and my son's friends and families always have felt that we are deteriorating little by little. And over the last 3 years, I just knew that I had to take action to bring the voices of our residents and make an impact of the direction that we're going in.
So what are some of the key elements or key factors that you plan on bringing into your political campaign?
That's a great question. Fiscal responsibility, like I alluded to before. We need to be transparent with unbiased information. And third, we need to have city planning so that we can grow as a community together and not be impacted by adverse effects of transportation.
Well, you've talked about fiscal responsibility more than once now, but it is kind of a general term. Can you elaborate a little bit more on that? What does it mean?
Fiscal responsibility, in a nutshell, means you should know what is going out of the ledgers and what is coming into the ledgers. And that has to be looked at. We cannot have a political commission that is all in step and toe with making decisions. They need to ask the hard questions.
So with transparency and our local government, are you saying that they haven't necessarily been honest with us about where our money has been spent?
Well, when you see a commission that votes for extended term limits and to increase their pay, and we get our bills and our tax bills, we're told aren't increasing, and there's more fees, I think the citizens deserve a better explanation than what we're being told.
So that's all great to hear. I love that. because having someone new in office brings new opportunities and new changes for our city that we love so much. But in terms of when you talked about property transportation, can you elaborate a little bit more on that?
Sure. So development, if we continually change what our forefathers intended for Deerfield Beach to grow in the timeline, we're going to change our variances. And to me, it's very critical that we keep them the way they are so that we can allow for transportation to grow accordingly and not negatively impact our citizens, our residents that are commuting to and from work.
Well, I am a young person who has been voting for a few years now, but these are all things that are going to directly impact me in the coming years as I'm aging. What kind of advice do you have for other people my age?
Sure. I think you're doing it, and I wish everybody would. It's about being involved. It's about asking the questions, the difficult questions, right? And then making an informed decision. But it's our civic duty, it's our civic responsibility to shape the community that we want to live in. So congratulations to you for stepping up. And I also, as a role model, believe that shaping that community is my time. And I'm here so that I can finish the job correctly.
Well, thank you so much, Maria. That was a great interview. And this is Coffee Talk with Samantha B. Thank you so much again to the Modern Rose for allowing us to interview here. Thank you to Maria Loricco, and we wish you such luck on the upcoming campaign.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Have a good one, guys.